Hello, I am S Rao, the Sudoku expert. Now today I have selected one wonderful puzzle, a very interesting puzzle, a Sudoku puzzle that means, in which I would like to show, it's a difficult puzzle, believe me, in which I would like to show two citadels, in other words two castles, very useful castles, so very useful things. So, a difficult puzzle, how the citadels will make it easy to solve. Okay, let's proceed with the puzzle now. Here is our puzzle. This sheet of paper is a makeshift arrangement. You must excuse me for that. Because of this virus COVID-19, I could not get it properly printed. So I hope it will be clear to you and you will be able to understand. Okay, about this particular puzzle. In the introduction I have mentioned that I would explain two citadels. So here are the citadels now. This group of 4 numbers in box 2, these numbers appear nice in a square fashion. Okay, so now these 4 numbers together will command this box, this row and this column. Okay, so how we shall see later on. Same way, this set of 4 numbers will command this box, this row and this column. Okay, so how I will explain now. These 4 numbers together cannot be repeated either here or here or here or here, but they can be written in 4 numbers in 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, because none of those numbers are repeated anywhere in this column. Same way, in this row also, they can probably be repeated in these spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4 places, these 4 numbers in 4 places, but what we say is already number 1 is repeated there. So for 3, 5 and 8 there are too many places here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 places are there for 3, 5 and 8, so they will not fit in there. One thing is there, if by chance if these 3 and 5 are found in one column here, either here or here or here, they would have fitted there. So that situation is not there in this puzzle now. Okay, same way here, come here, this 2, 4, 6 and 9, these numbers when we see, we have already number 6 here, therefore 2, 4 and 9 for these 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces are there. So 4 spaces for 3 numbers is too much, so we cannot do anything now. Okay, but looking at this column, we have, apart from these 3 spaces, for 2, 4, 6 and 9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, no repetition anywhere there. So this is the principle of these citadels. So we shall employ them at the proper time while solving this puzzle. Okay, now let us start with the puzzle now. In our normal fashion, look at this, we cannot achieve anything here in the top horizontal strip because one occurs here also, but there is no cross check down below, so we cannot put here or here at this time, so let us forget that number 1 now. Same way, number 2 is repeated, it occurs 2 times, but we do not know whether to write here or here, only one cross check is there down below. If we had one more, we could have fixed that number to here, somewhere here. Okay, that scope is not there. Other numbers are occurring once each, so let us not think about them now. Here again, number 5 is repeated 2 times, is given 2 times, not repeated, given 2 times, but we do not know whether to write here or here, so let us skip that also now. Other numbers occur once each. Let's not bother now. Okay, to save time, let us go a little bit fast. Now coming to the bottom horizontal strip, we have 2 occurs 2 times, that means 2 can be fixed here, here or here, but only one cross check is there above, but number 2 can be here or here, we do not know now, leave it now. Same way 4 occurs 2 times, again 4 also can be here, here or here, but one cross check is there also. As I mentioned at 3 and 5 there, if these 2 and 4 were in one column, maybe we could have done something there about it. No, it's not there now. Okay. When you come to 5 is missing, come to 6. Number 6 occurs here in this row. Number 6 occurs also in this row. There is a cross check of 6 above. So looking at this box, the only place exclusive for number 6 is this. Okay. That's fine. As soon as we write number 6, look up. Look at this box number 3. In box number 3, this is the only place where you can put the third 6 to it. Okay, fine. Now, as soon as we written that number 6 there, further look at this box. Suggests that we can put an 8 here. Write an 8 here. How? We see this 8 prevents repeating anywhere here. This 8 prevents repeating anywhere here, leaving this cell the only cell for number 8. Now further we have this number 5 in this row. Therefore further again looking at this box, the only place the number 5 can be written is here. Okay. Now that leaves us 2 empty spaces in this box. Therefore, for what numbers? That is clearly for 3 and 9. We don't have any cross check of 3 or 9 down below. Let's write in small 3, 9, 3, 9. Although I call it 3 and 9, what I mean is 3 or 9 can be here, 3 or 9 can be here. So, other than these two numbers, no other number can venture into these two spaces. That's what I mean. Okay. Okay, now, after doing all this, let us have a look at this middle horizontal strip. We have discussed about number 5 earlier, that we did not know at that time whether to write a 5 here or here, but now having written number 5 there above, we can fix it number 5 here. Okay. So, now we require three numbers for these 3 spaces. That is for what? What are the numbers required? We require 2, 7 and 8 for these 3 numbers. We have 2 and 8 in one row. That means 2 and 8 have to take these 2 places and leave this space for number 7. So let's write that 7 there. Now coming to these 2 spaces in column number 9, they are for what? Number 2 and 8. Number 2 is here. Well, let's write 8 here and number 2 there. That completes column number 9. Okay. Right. Let us now come to our citadels now at this time. Here, before we go to the citadels, in the normal course, if we study the middle vertical strip, we have a 5 in this column, we have another 5 in this column. If you look at this box, there is an exclusive place for number 5 here. Okay. That brings us to this space which can be filled up with a 1 because of this 1 above. See, that 1 there will prevent it to be written anywhere here. Therefore, looking at this box, this is the only place for number 1. Okay. Now the advantage of these citadels, let us see now. Okay. Now these 4 numbers 1, 3, 5 and 8 cannot be repeated here. So they have to take 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Already we written number 5 there. Therefore, for 1, 3 and 8, these are the 3 places. Okay. Let's write those 1, 3 and 8 there. We have a 3 there, therefore let me write 1 and 8 here. We have an 8 there, let me write therefore 1 and 3 here. We do not have a 1 or 3 or 8 here, therefore we have to write all the 3 numbers 1, 3 or 8. Okay, that means these 3 vacancies can be filled now because 6 numbers occupying these 6 spaces. So what are the numbers remaining for these? It is clearly 2, 4 and 7. Yeah, if we have a 2 here, we have another 2 here, that means here the only place for number 2 is this, and we find a 4 here, that means our 4 has to be here, and then the last place here on this column is for number 7. Yeah, okay, that leaves us these 2 vacant spaces in box number 2, that is for clearly it is 6 and 9. Let's write them down, 6 and 9, 6 and 9. Okay, that is about this citadel. Okay, come to this citadel now. We have 2, 4, 6 and 9 for these 4 places, 2, 4, 6, 9. So we have a 9 there. Okay, let's come from top. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 9. 6 is there. So 2, 4, 9. Here we have got a 2. So 4, 6, 9 will come here. 4, 6, 9. We have a 9 there. So we can write 2, 4, 6 here. 2, 4 and 6. Okay. Now what about these 3 places? We can fill them up now. Let's see. We require 3, 7 and 8. Yeah, we have 3 there, 7 there, 8 there. So there is no match. We have to write those alternatives there. Okay, pairs. So for 3, 7 and 8, we have a 7 there. Let me write 3 and 8 here. We have a 3 there, so 7 and 8 here. 8 there, so 3 and 7. That completes this column also. Not solved, what is filled. Okay. Now come to this this middle column, number 5. So we have 3 spaces there, including this one. That is for what numbers? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7 and 9 are required. 8 is there. 6, 7 and 9. We have a 6 there. So let's say 7, 9 there. We have 9 there. Therefore let's say 6 and 7 there. That we have again filled this one also. Okay, now we'll come to this box number 1. There's a little trick here I want to show. See, yeah, we have 3 here and 4 here, 3 and 4 in row A. We have 3 in this pair and 4 here. So 3 and 4 in this row. We have 3 and 4 here also. Therefore, these 2 numbers together, 3 and 4, cannot occupy any place here, 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 here or here. Therefore, 3 and 4 will become a pair and occupy these 2 places. Okay. Now the same thing you can argue. I will explain. See, 3 and 4 are here, so they cannot be repeated there. And look at this row. These are the only 2 places available for 3 and 4. But this indirect manner I have shown because it will be useful for some other situation. Okay. So now, having discussed so much, which is a number which can be given this place? In this row C, only 5 is missing. Let's write that 5 there. Okay. Now this row B, there are 2 vacancies there. That is for what numbers? 1 is missing and 6 is missing. So let's write it 1 and 6 here. 1 and 6 here because there is no cross check down below. Okay. Now let us try to fill up these 3 places also because we got 6 numbers already in row A. Row A. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. So clear 7 and 8 and 9 are to be filled up here. We find a 7 here. So let me write 8 and 9 there. So there is no 7, no 8, no 9 down below. So let me write 7, 8 and 9. Or 3 numbers because no cross check. 7, 8 and 9. Okay. Now where shall we go? Okay, come to this box. See, we have in this row 5 and 7 cannot be repeated here. We have in this column 5 and 7 cannot be repeated here. Therefore, these 2 numbers have to take these 2 places only, and there is no cross check anywhere this side. Therefore, let us make a pair of them 5 and 7 and right here 5 and 7. Okay. Now can anything be done about this box? Yes, certainly. I can see number 1 across here. Therefore, 1 cannot be repeated in either of these 2 cells. Therefore, number 1 has to take this place, and these 2 cells are for what? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing and 9 is missing in this box. So 4 and 9 you don't see at top there. Of course 9 is here, but it is not in this column. So 4 and 9, let us make another pair and right there 4 and 9, 4 and 9. After this writing 4 and 9 here, let's come to the left side. Now, very important trick I am going to show now. Have a look at this cell. Close look at this cell. What is the number which can be written here? Let us examine. Can we write 1 here? No, because of 1 there. We cannot write a 2 because of these 2 here. We cannot write a 3 there. 4 also we cannot write. 5 you cannot write. 6 you cannot write. 7 you cannot write. 8 you cannot write. Therefore 9 is the only number which can be written here. Let's write that. This is a very special requirement in some cases. Okay. This will come only by practice and by clear observation. Okay, there is no formula here. Here we found this number 7 because of a trick, a small little trick, but no such trick is available for this number. Okay, so let us go to this column now. We have got, after writing this 9, we can make a correction here. So these 3 spaces are for what numbers? 1, 7 and 8? Yeah, 1, 7, 8. I can see 7 and 8 in one row. That means these 2 numbers cannot take this position. Therefore, the third number 1 has to be written here. After writing number 1 there, have a look across. This pair gets disturbed and 3 results there. Let us strike this 3 now. Okay. Now, come to this box. Let's have a look. 1 is here, 1 is here. Therefore, in this box, the exclusive place for number 1 is this. Okay. So, further, there are 3 vacancies in this box now. That is for those which numbers? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other numbers are there. 2, 3 and 4. We find 2 and 3 in row A, B, C, D, E. Therefore, the only number eligible to be written is number 4. Okay. After writing that 4, what happens to this pair? You can say 9. this pair gets disturbed and you can write a 4 there. After writing this 9 there, go above, correct this pair here, put down a 3 there and a 9 here. Okay, then what else happens? Can anything be done for these two cells now? I think so. We require 2 and 3. We have got a 3 there. Let's put right over 3 here and 2 there. Except this for this pair of 5 and 7, we have solved this right vertical strip. Okay, let it be there. Now coming back to this box, we have written a 1 just now, and earlier we have written a number 1. So we have a 1 on top and 1 below here, leaving only this particular cell for number 1. Let us disturb that pair and write down number 1. That immediately come here down, it results in number 8 there. Okay, so this column also is solved completely. Then what else we can do now? After writing this 4, this can be cut, 6 and 9 remains there. We have incidentally, we have made a pair of 6 and 9 here and here. Therefore, these 6 and 9 can be removed from the rest of the cells in this column. Therefore, let us remove this 9 here and 6 here. After removing that 9 there, we see a 2 just by the side. Therefore, this pair, the remaining part of the trio, can be still corrected and you get a 4 there. Hope I am clear. And this becomes a 2. Yeah. So yeah. Now what happens? Anything else? Any other correction which can be done now? Looks like nothing at the time at this time. Okay, now in this row we have got 3 vacancies. Let's have a look. We require 4, 6 and 7. 4 here, 4 here. Therefore, we can write a 4 here. Yeah, we can write a 4 there. Because of this 4, this pair can be disturbed. And let us write a 3 there. This becomes a 4. And what else happens? Okay. Now anything more can happen here. Let us see. 6 and 7. Oh, I got a 6 here. So let us write 7 here and 6 there. Once you have written a 6 there, go to the top, make it 9, and this 6. Here it becomes 9. Now this is 7. That completes this column also, leaving this trio here. Okay, our citadel's power is vanishing quickly. Okay, let's see further if in this box what can be done. In this row only one vacancy is there. For what number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. 7, 8, 9 are there. 6 has to take this position. If 6 can take this position, what about this place? It becomes a 1 and this is 6. Now what are these two places for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, 8 and 9. We do not have 8 and 9 there. We have 8 and 9 there. I have a little confession to make here. Have a look here. At this point, when we were filling this box number 1, while saying 7, 8, 9, I had written 2, 8, 9. It's a blunder for which I must seek your excuse. Okay, but it has not made any change for the rest of the puzzle. Now when I came to this point of writing 8 and 9 in this a pair of 8 and 9 in these two cells, I realized that mistake. So therefore we had to change the sheet So we have changed the sheet, put all the figures back, and attach this little strip also, because I want to explain something about this thing in the end, at the end of this puzzle solving. Okay, let's proceed now. Now, looking at this row, we require 8 and 9 to fill up these two places. So let us put those two numbers there, that pair there, pair of two numbers, 8, 9, 8, 9. Okay, now something very interesting happens here now. See, in one of my videos earlier, I had mentioned about odd C trick. That odd C trick appears here also now. See, I will not write, but I will explain here. See, we have 8, 9 here, 8, 9 here, 8, 9 here, 7, 8, 9 here. These four cells are in a rectangular shape. So, if such a situation comes, now I will call 8 as A, 9 as B, and 7 as C. So, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, C. So, this C gets confirmed here, because that's why I have given it the name odd C. So, let me write that number 7 there, cut that, number 7 there. Now, I will explain that. See, in Sudoku, the rule is every cell is fixed for a particular number. Supposing this 7 was not there, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9 are there in these four cells. So, no number gets fixed anywhere there. So, that is not Sudoku. Okay. Therefore, when such a situation comes, when that odd number is there, odd 7 is there, odd C is there, that C can be confirmed there. Okay. The same 7 occurs in different fashion also. Now, have a look at this column number 1. It has got only one vacancy there now. Therefore, what is that number to be written there? We have a 7 here, for that 8, 7 and 8 pair gets disturbed. We get an 8 there. Okay, after writing that 8, we get 9 here, 9. Then what is the number which comes here? Actually 7. The second way of arriving at 7. There is a third way also. Now, have a look. We have a 7 here, we have a 7 here. All the other spaces are filled. Therefore, the 7 has to come here only. So, in 3 different manners, the 7 gets confirmed there. So, sometimes these other possibilities will not be there. Only odd C trick will work. It will be a very valuable tool. So, please watch this. Okay. Now, let's proceed with the puzzle. Having written that 9 there, we can correct this pair here and write 8 there. Is 9. What else is there? This box is remaining in the end now. This column number 3 has just 2 vacancies, that is 1 and 5. Yeah, 1 is here. Let us write 5 here, 1 there. As soon as we written this 5, come this side. Let us cut that pair of 5 and 7 and write 7 there, and this is 5. Come back. This pair also gets disturbed. We get a 3 there, and here we can write 8. This is 7. Our casuals 4 has completely vanished. They have done their job. Okay. Now 3 spaces are vacant now. That is, now this row G is having only one vacancy. That is for number 3. And the last cell vacant for this puzzle is for number 8. Okay, a quick check. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Fine. So that's about the puzzle. So I regret for a little error here. Okay, now about this comment. See, I have written a book called Some Miracles Shown by God. I will show it here to you. This is the book. This book narrates how God helped and rescued chaos from myself and others in my presence from critical situations in unexpected, unbelievable and shocking manner several times. It's a book on God, not a religion. And as a matter of fact, God and religion are two different things. God is common for all religions, and religions are different because of the methods of praying offered by certain group of people. You say it can be Hindu, it can be a Christian, it can be a Muslim, anybody. We have different means of ways of praying to the same God. Therefore, our religions have been separated like that, in that fashion. Forget politics, but this is what is a truth. Okay. Now, I have sent this book to several people of all the religions, major religions, and those who have read have one word: wonderful. Okay. But I would like to send the soft copy of this book free to whoever is interested. Mind you, it is a book on God. Okay. One would feel very happy after reading the book, I can assure that. Some people may like to have a printed copy of the same book. That will cost little money, about 100 rupees. If they contact me in the same email ID, I will tell them how to remit this rupees 100, which is only for expenses. I don't charge anything for the book. Okay. So I will tell them how to send that money to me, and I can send it book by post or something like that. Okay. One thing more, the Sudoku Made Easy, which I had written earlier, was out of print for some 1 or 2 months. Now it has been reprinted now, and it is available on Amazon.in. And those who are interested may please place an order. But Amazon.in also is under lockdown because of this COVID-19. After a few weeks, it will be released, and the book can be sent by them at that time. So that's it. God bless you all.